Hey guys, what's going on? Paul here, and I'm just getting set up, just letting a few people get on, and we'll do a quick live stream, probably about 30 minutes or so. What's going on, Frosted Flakes, Scott, Earn Money Knowledge? How's it going, guys? So like most of the live streams lately, there's no set topic on this. It's just look at the market, see what's going on, answer any questions that's out there. So I get questions in private messages in my different groups every day. I'm answering as many as I can, but what I really like about these live streams is it actually brings coins to me that I don't know about. It highlights them. There's people in the comments that are very knowledgeable that are watching this and give me great coins to go and look at. A lot of ICOs and coins that I've bought into, I have personally got from these. It also gives me a chance to answer any questions that you guys have. A lot of people have similar questions, only some people will never go and ask them, but when they come on to these types of live streams, they get the answers and it helps build everyone's knowledge. Hey Ibrahim. So we'll let a few more people come on just before we start. And then we'll just start taking a look at the market. Have a quick chat about Binance and why you shouldn't hold coins on an exchange, where you should hold the coins then as well. Bringing up some other content on another screen here. Just taking its time. Throw that one in there. Okay guys, look, should we start anyway? Basically, Bitcoin does seem to be recovering. It's a lot better than the last time we done a live stream. Making sure you guys, let me know if you guys can hear me. Just want to make sure everyone can actually hear what's going on. So, the market is looking a lot better than it was the last time we done a live stream. A lot of people are saying, yes, the downtrend is broken and we are now going to see Bitcoin going to new highs and everything like this. And I do hope that they're right. But personally, for me, it will not be out of the downtrend until it gets up and breaks that 10K level. So I think it's going to come up and it's going to test the 10K level. Whether we're going to see another drop after it, there are some people that are talking about we will see a W formation where Bitcoin is going to come up to that 9-10K level and it's going to drop again, maybe even back down to 6 or 7K and then come up. But personally, I think it will come up and test that 10K. That's where I will be watching. If it can break through that 10K and then hold some support at that level, that's when I personally think that we will be into an uptrend then. And only then is when I think we will get into that uptrend. Didn't see anyone say if they can hear me. If anyone can actually hear me, let me know in the comments. No point me talking away if no one can actually hear it. So that's on Bitcoin. If we look over, break it down into, we've got a lot of green. It's great to see. Even the 7-day average now, we are nearly up on this time last week. So we're only slightly down on what the Bitcoin price was this time last week, which is great. Cheers, Scott. Appreciate that. So we can see, even when we were looking at an increase in the last few days and that, we were seeing the hour might have been green at a certain time, but then the actual 24-hour we're still down and the 7-day. But if you start looking through this now, not just at, when you're looking at the normal view when you come on first, you're looking at the last 24 hours. But when you click this here, it gives you the view that I prefer, which is it gives you the hour, 24-hour and the 7-day. So we can see even over the 7 days, a lot of coins are starting to increase now. Cheers guys for letting me know about the sound. So we can see that over the 7 days that some of these coins are even well up on the 7-day. But as well as that, what I like to personally look at is the Bitcoin price. So again, you can switch between your USD and your Bitcoin here. And then we see all the prices in Bitcoin. So this is where we see how are these coins doing against Bitcoin. So if you're buying any of these altcoins on the lows, like during the week, I bought a few different altcoins. What you want to look at is to see that the price of that altcoin against Bitcoin is actually coming up. Sorry, distracted. So you want to see that when you're actually putting your Bitcoin into these altcoins, that the price of them altcoins against Bitcoin is going up. So if Bitcoin is going up, then the USD value of them coins is going to go up. But what you want to see is the actual the actual Bitcoin value going up as well. So you can see Cardano is one that I bought some during the week. So I can see it's good to see that this is coming up. So if I was to sell back my Cardano now, then I would have made more Bitcoin. I would have made more profit than if I had to just hold my profits in Bitcoin. So another one that I bought probably about 4 or 5 days ago now was I bought Litecoin. So I can see again, Litecoin down in the last hour, doesn't matter. But then in the last 24 hours and 7 days, Litecoin is well up against Bitcoin. So again, that's a good buy. Not all of them are going to be good buys. Some of the altcoins that you buy are going to go down against Bitcoin. That's just the way it is. Tron is another one that I went fairly big in. Well, I suppose it's only cheap, so I have a lot of coins, but the overall value of them isn't huge. But again, we're seeing it up against Bitcoin. But I actually bought Tron maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago as well. And I bought that at a lot higher price. I bought it around 8 or 9 cents. The ones that I bought during the week this week were down at 3 cents. So overall, that will bring the portfolio up. It brings my average price well down and brings it up overall. So it's good to see an increase in the market in general. As you can see, even against Bitcoin, a lot of the coins are up against Bitcoin. So if you've bought into these and then you want to sell back into Bitcoin, if your overall goal, for the likes of myself, I am a long-term holder of Bitcoin. So I am looking to hold Bitcoin long-term, and everything I do in buying other coins is trying to increase my overall holding of Bitcoin. So that's why I look at the Bitcoin price rather than just looking at the USD, because the USD price for every coin is basically pegged back to Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes up or down, that's when you're going to see rises in the USD price. So obviously there are coins that I'm holding for the longer term, like Ethereum. Actually, there's probably a bad buy. I bought some Ethereum during the week. I think I bought kind of between 0.097 and 0.10 something. So again, that's about break even on what the Bitcoin price is. But again, Ethereum is one that I want to hold longer term. Ethereum, Bitcoin and Litecoin are 3 that are long term for me. What's in the comments? So Poker Abuser says he's on my Bitfinex team. Maybe do a shout out for their exchange on Monday. Yeah, I haven't been following them just as much. I did stake some coins with Bitfinex. I'm kind of waiting to see what they do with their exchange. Hopefully it does all go live on Monday, and then we can see where it sits then. What about Nano? Good buying opportunity now with the Nano, let's have a look. Nano isn't one that I have heard about. Is this the one you mean, Jeroen? Not sure how to pronounce your name either, apologies. So, down 10% in the last 24 hours. You say that there was something to do with a BitGrail hack. I didn't hear about any of that, to be honest, so I can't comment. But it does seem it had a huge pump here. That was back in the December timeframe where everything was a lot higher, I suppose. So potentially, yeah, it did come back up and it's back down again. So maybe there's another pump in it. I don't know anything about the coin, so can't really comment on it. Binance as well. There was a lot of downtime for Binance. Binance is one of the most popular, if not the most popular, cryptocurrency platform at the minute. Ryblox, maybe. Ryblox. Yeah, I've heard of that. Okay, I didn't know about the rebranding. Okay, I will come back to that one. So, Nano. See, this is why I like these live streams, because I get information that I wouldn't get anyway. So Binance was down. Binance was down for a long time, and it wasn't really good enough that they were down so long. But as with everything in crypto, there's not a lot we can do about it. So it was a big reminder. It was probably the most I ever had on an exchange, and typical, it went down. So it was a good reminder to always get your coins off an exchange. Anything that you're not trading daily should be off the exchange. I had a decent bit on it because I had been buying coins over the last week with the lows. I've been in buying coins, but now most of them are off now, and by the end of today, pretty much all of my coins will be off, apart from a small bit that I'm looking to day trade with. But again, anyone not sure about wallets and what to do with them, I have a video here that I done a few days ago. I'll put a link to it. Or actually, if you just search on my channel, you'll see it. The different types of wallets, and the most secure ones are your hardware wallets. So get yourself something like this. This is the Trezor, or you can get the Ledger. I have a Ledger as well somewhere. It's not sitting in front of me at the minute, but I am starting to really like the Trezor. Ledger was the first one that I got, and then I got a Trezor a few weeks ago, and I'm really starting to like that now as well. Is it? So there's nothing really much to talk about. The questions are fairly quiet today as well. Ireland are playing in the rugby in, 25 minutes. So we will be finishing up by that. Maybe sooner if there's no more questions. You can see here is the chart for Bitcoin. So you can see we had our huge up and down. So hopefully we have hit our bottom down here. Whether we have, nobody knows yet. A lot of people are screaming how great it is that we are all going up here. But as I say, until it gets up above here, I'm not considering this out of the downtrend yet. If you put your, put your trend line. Put it there. And you can see we still need to come up across between this 9 and 10k. We need to come up out of this in order to break the downtrend that Bitcoin was in. As well as that, outside of any technical analysis, anything like that, this level here of 10k is a psychological barrier that people need to see it above that to get confidence. Am I a Neo? Yep, I first bought Neo back last May or June. So I really like Neo, and I am holding Neo for the long term. Unfortunately, I don't have near as many as I would like, since I started buying when it was down around $5 or $10, and I only put a spare bit of Bitcoin I had into it. I should have put a lot more, but that's the joys of crypto. But yeah, I am holding Neo for the long term, and the advantage of holding Neo, I hold it in the Neon wallet. So what that does is that generates Neo gas for you, and it's another currency that you earn. Devore coin, man, yep, I was pissed off this week with Devore coin. So I had substantial loans in there. I had 75,000 in loans in Devore. That 75,000 was converted back into the amount of coins I had put in originally, and by the time they hit my wallet, that $75,000 was worth, what was it worth? A bit less than $100. So it's worthless. I have about 6,000, I think 6,000 Devore coin now sitting in my wallet. It's not worth selling them. I could sell them for $60, $70, maybe $100 if I got lucky, and to me it's not worth it. I'm just going to hold it. I'm not expecting anything from Devore coin now at this stage. I don't think that they will get anywhere with their price, so I'm going to hold them just because it's not worth selling them for me personally at the minute, but I'm not expecting it to go anywhere. That's my thoughts on Devore. Unfortunately, Torn Coin seems to be talking about just staking now, which a lot of lending platforms are now looking at just going to staking. I did do a video on my thoughts on lending platforms and staking and everything like that. I done that about 2 or 3 days ago. It's one of my last videos if you guys want to check that out. Basically, any platform that just changes the terms of lending to staking, that's basically what a lot of them are doing. Yes, they will stay clear of regulations for a while, but unless there is real trading going on, then it's not going to make any difference long term to any of these platforms. So as always, if you're getting involved in any of them, make sure you get your funds out as early as possible. Get your capital back, so if things go belly up, that you are not left with a big hole in your pocket. Thorn, I still think could be good long term. Who knows though? We have to wait and see. The last I heard, the new staking, previously lending, is meant to be coming out today. It was meant to be yesterday. And then there was a delay, so hopefully we'll see something, or at least hear something later on today on that one. Did I see? Should we stake with Feecoin? I tried to stake with Feecoin a few days ago, but they only let in a few people every day. What I like about Feecoin is you actually hold the coins. I'm not sure how it actually works though, because you hold the coins in your ERC20 wallet. So for me, that is my Ether wallet. You hold your coins in that wallet, and then they will pay you a daily interest for doing that. They're paying you in Ethereum as well. So there's not many. Look, there's a lot of companies talking about they're doing staking and this and that, and they're going to pay in Bitcoin, Ethereum, but how logical that is for the long term, I'm not sure. Especially with Feecoin. Feecoin actually do trade. The only part that I don't fully understand, and someone might be able to clarify this, is that with Feecoin, if I stake 5,000 coins, let's say they're valued at $1 each. So that's a $5,000 stake with them. But I still physically hold the coins. Well, they're virtual, but they're in my wallet. So we'll say physically, I still own them. So how do they actually trade the money from that? I don't fully understand that. I do know that they've shown proof of a trading bot and everything like that, so I do like Feecoin. That is just one part. I might even get on to the admins. It's probably something that I've missed. I just haven't read into them enough. But Feecoin I do like. I will be staking as soon as I can. They sent out an update this morning, I think, in Telegram to say that they are going to open up the staking to everyone fairly soon. Thoughts on Litecoin? Litecoin, I like. Litecoin, I personally, probably a good time. I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Anything I'm sharing here is what I'm personally doing. And these live streams are just for kind of entertainment and helping you in your research. I personally bought 50 Litecoin last week, and I will be buying more next week. I am also looking at a company that is doing Litecoin mining, and again, that should be going open to the public next week. I'm waiting on all the final details to see if I'm happy to bring it out and talk about it. So far, everything looks good. The owners are transparent. You can actually buy the machines and they will manage them for you, or you can do cloud mining, and Litecoin is the first one. So Litecoin I really like. With LitePay coming out, again, that is another good sign for it. What about Finecoin? Finecoin, I only got a very small amount. I was emailing them for a while, and the last emails that I sent to them was asking about their trading and something else, I can't remember what, and they never came back to me. So that's why I never done a video on them. Personally, I have about 400 coins. That's all I was able to buy into it. But they have a good community, they have a big backing, so who knows, maybe they will work out well. Hopefully they do, but like anything, get your coins out as quick as possible. Where are we? Neptune says, also, how hard is it to do a live like you're doing? Live streams aren't that hard once you get used to them. You can use Google Hangout. The easiest way to do it is to do Google Hangouts through the actual, through YouTube. Then what I use personally is OBS. It's a software that helps you stream what's on your desktop. What I like is that I can stream my camera. I can stream multiple different windows. There's lots of different options that you can do with it. So I like it. It's a good one to look into as well. OBS. BTC June 30k easy. I really hope you're right on that, because if you are, then I will be very, very happy. By June, I don't know. By the end of the year, I think yes, it's a possibility. And Antonio, thanks, no problem. Litecoin looks good. Are they using Lightning? Litecoin is... I'm not going to say that I know the full technical setup. Litecoin is something completely different, but they do their transactions. All I know is their transactions are a lot quicker. The fees are very small. Although Bitcoin lately, anyone transferring Bitcoin knows that the speed of the transactions has got a lot better, and the actual fees have got a lot better as well. Now, the volume of transactions has gone down a bit from, say, back in December. But even still, it's fairly good. Where are we? Litecoin. Genesis Mining. Genesis Mining is probably one of the most reliable mining farms out there. The only thing that I don't really like is the pre-ordering, where, like you're asking there about the contracts for pre-order, that you order now and it could be 2 months before it actually starts mining for you. So that is something that I don't really like, but Genesis is one of the most reliable and trusted mining farms out there. And what you find is that a lot of these other companies that are coming up, a lot of these MLM companies and different things are actually using Genesis hardware, and then they're just tagging on their affiliate plans to it. So if you're looking for Bitcoin mining, then Genesis is one of the best to go to. Another good one that I've been looking into is Swiss Gold Global. Again, they do have affiliate programs and stuff like that, but their prices are extremely competitive as well. Do I have an email? Yep, tradingwithpaul@gmail.com. You will get me on, and you'll get it through my website as well, tradingwithpaul.com. Finecoin, no need for speed. You can take out coins anytime in any coin. Are they, for Finecoin, are they actually going to pay out daily interest in the coin no matter what? Or do they pay out in Finecoin and then you convert it and sell it on an exchange? If they're paying out in the actual coin, then that sounds like it could be good. Hopefully they come out and they actually show us some trading as well to back it all up. And if they do that, then that will make things very, very good for them. BTC only good because of the dip. Yep, like I said, the volume of transactions is well down on Bitcoin. That's why things are a bit quicker and cheaper. But there is a lot of talk of the Lightning Network being introduced for Bitcoin. And again, that would really speed things up. Bitfinex, I don't know where Bitfinex is going to go. Hopefully they go well. They did have more technical problems when they did come to launch their lending and exchange. Coming back to, like when they started the ICO, starting on a personal computer is where they were running their server originally, and it just fell over. So again, they're showing a bit of technical incompetence, but they do show some good things as well. I am rooting for them. I know a lot of people got into them. If you were following any of my videos back when they were going through their issues, I didn't go near as heavy into them as I had planned. But that's just what happened. I said that in all the videos because of the issues. Thoughts on Legend? Legend seems to have kind of disappeared. Goldgate, I would class them as dead. I don't expect anything from them, unfortunately. Libra, I own a small amount. It was one of the gambles I took. And again, I don't think many people can actually sell at the minute. I haven't done anything with the coins that I bought, so I haven't been following to see exactly how they're going. Not being able to... Yeah, Chrysos are killing themselves because what they're doing is they're holding their $14 price level on the exchange, and that is killing them. So they need to free up the market let people sell the coins for whatever they want, and then they have a chance of going up. Then 5 coins, fine. Ethereum, Tether, Ripple, BTC. Nice. Well, if they're going to pay the daily interest and then when you can withdraw them, then that will be a big draw for them. Cheers to him. Appreciate that comment. Anyone else who's getting any value from this, please give the video a like down below. It helps the channel and lets me know that these things are worth it for people. Asking for light. Yeah, Litecoin, again, will be a good one to put in. Bitcoin's next resistance. For me, Bitcoin's next resistance, we can see we did come up through the 9,000 level and it got dropped back down. But the next big resistance is going to be at 10,000. That's where there may be some resistance here around 9,500. We can see when Bitcoin was coming way down, it shot back up, but it didn't get past 9,500. So there might be some resistance here. But personally, the next big resistance for me is going to be at 10,000. And that is due to the psychological side of things as much as anything else. So that seems to take us through all of the questions that were there. I know it's a Saturday, so we don't have as many people as usual. Yes, fine, 30 days lock on interest, but no lock on coins. Okay, any thoughts on monetize? Monetize, I still think they could be very good. I have been getting coins when I can. It's been very hard to actually get the coin. What they've done well, even though it has pissed a lot of people off, is they've spread the coin around. So there's a lot of holders of the coin, which should help to push the price up. They do know an awful lot about the industry, which they claim to be a part of. And they have told us that once the system launches, that you will be able to see the campaigns that are run with your funds. So if they do all of that, then yes, it could be a really good long-term one. And I do hope that it is. Even though their class is lending, I don't know if they're going to change. I don't think they're going to change the terminology they're using. They're using the lending model, but they're actually doing it they're not doing trading or anything like that. They are using the model in their business is marketing and advertising. So buying and selling clicks. So guys, we might wrap it up there. We've been going 28, 29 minutes. So if there's no other questions, I'm going to go and get set up to watch the rugby. And I have a bit of research to do on a few other coins and ICOs. So hope everyone has a good weekend, guys. As I say, give the video a like. If this is the first one you've seen of mine, hit that subscribe button. The video is going to render now, as YouTube always does. It will clear off the chat from this video. But any comments, anyone watching the replay, let me know in the comments and I'll come back and answer anywhere that I can. They changed lending to a campaign. Yes, I did see that update in Telegram actually. So they're trying to be compliant as well, which is good. If they have the real product behind it and they're going away from lending, then that is good for the long term. Cheers for that, Zeus. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I will talk to you soon. We might do another live stream Monday or Tuesday. And I have a few other videos to get out before then as well. So thanks for watching, guys. And I will talk to you in the next video.